Hey, all my budgeting friends. I am back with a budgeting video, and yes, it's gonna look a little different. I've been using this system for a couple of months now, and hopefully I will figure out how you guys can get this budgeting planner if you are looking for it. Otherwise, it comes off of TikTok, and I will have a link there for you. So we'll see if I can link all of that. I'm not sure how that works with TikTok and all that good stuff. But this is the budget planner. I don't know if it says from who. But oh yeah, from the Budget Babe. There we go. Has lots of stuff in it. I really need to sit down and like dive more into this. But for right now, I really am just trying to get back on track with things, and just I've really let my budgeting go. And so I really am trying to get back on it, trying to get a hold of things. Also, we have big news, and I have gotten a second job that should be starting at the end of this month, hopefully. I will be serving, so I will have a lot of cash, maybe. I don't know how serving really goes anymore. I don't think actually I do get cash. I don't know. I do believe that this restaurant will get cash though, because I do believe that I get my credit card tips at night. Again, that's going to be stuff that I have to kind of figure out and kind of go with the flow with. As it's been about 12 years since I have served anywhere, but life is rough and we're getting there. So one thing I did fill out is just our 2 credit cards that I have balances on. I probably need to update those because those have been paid off a little bit now. I was trying to dig into this a little bit. Gosh. Oh, I guess this is a debt payment tracker. I was going to say, oh my gosh, if you have this much debt, that's crazy. But yeah, this is just where you are like writing down the balance. So actually this is probably where you would update this, like each one you would put down and, then put the amount down and then put the balance down and all that kind of stuff. So there's a student loan tracker in here. Then this is very good. This is a Christmas spending plan. Honestly, I will probably be going through this here quite soon. You know that I'm a huge Christmas budgeter, and we have sinking funds for that. And we are going to be probably doubling down on Christmas at this point because we haven't done the best at saving. I haven't been very good at keeping track of our sinking funds, so that's going to be a different video from here. So, okay, so we're going to start out. You're going to see that I have been using it. Some things don't have enough space for me, so I merely just put it in my printer, scanned it, and made new pages. I'm going to start using these paycheck to paycheck ones. As we're getting going here a little bit more, but I was just going to flip around here. I've been using this since about, I think, April, May-ish, trying to get it down. Some months I've been better than others. Some months, like June, as you can see, I did nothing. But one thing that I have done is I have switched, let's see, July, I just went through, see my monthly breakdown. I didn't even put July in here, but I have put my variable expenses and all of my tracking in here at this point. And I do want to go back and do this so that I do know, like, if bills are changing. We have had a huge change in our lives. We have a new driver in the house, so our insurance went up, that kind of thing. I tell you. But one thing that I have moved into this planner, because I didn't have anything for this calendar, and if you follow my bullet journal journey, I always put this in my bullet journal. But I decided to move it over here because A, this wasn't being used, and 2, I really think that obviously budgeting and your grocery budget go one in one together. And so this has been moved over to here. So this was July. So we're going to move into August. I know that I'm 12 days into August, so I'm kind of late, but I need to get this handled. I have gotten our expenses into here, and I did do a up to the 31st of our meal plan, so that I can go through that. And actually I need to do that this week because I need to purchase groceries for this. So I need to purchase groceries for the next 3 weeks here coming up. And yeah, we had a huge electric bill that has thrown off all of my bills. So I'm gonna try and recuperate from that and start planning for myself to have a little bit of income. We have no idea how it's gonna go. It's a brand new restaurant, so I could make a lot of money or no money. But we're going to try and plan a little bit, and I'm gonna plan for a little bit excessive, not for the month of August, but definitely for the month of September. And then it will kind of just start dwindling from there. I'm still taking on photography stuff, so pretty much I'm gonna have like one full-time job, well, 2 part-time jobs, I guess. My photography is really a full-time job. Plus now I'm trying to get back into this YouTube, and I do have my Create with Kay YouTube and TikTok, which is becoming another part-time job. Woo, I know. And my, husband was afraid I don't clock in. Okay. This is the only part that I do think is a little weird about this. There's no breaks, so I get very confused on like what is what. But we're gonna start here. This is gonna be August, and for right now, this system is working for me for right now. And yeah, we're gonna take this to the end of the month. So all right, so let's get going. The easy thing about this is you can just flip back and look at bills that were last month or the month before, and then I will kind of go off of that. But there are a few bills that have changed, like our insurance. We're also making our 16-year-old pay a little bit of his insurance. Dang it, that was the page I needed. So we are going to calculate his little $50 in, and then gradually we're going to make him pay, really, did it go back all the way to the, I would like to go, okay, there's a 5th, here we go. Okay, I'll go back to the 5th, even though I don't know. Yeah, this is where I kind of got more organized. Okay. My husband also did get a little bit of a raise, but we have not gotten that check yet. He's said that it wouldn't start until the 15th. So I'm going to budget just for, at this point, what he has made, nothing more. Mainly because I don't know what it's going to be. So we'll add in income when we get it, pretty much. I don't know what the check will look like. And yeah, I'm trying to think. So just stick with me. $1,478.79. And then my income, like I said, I am going to put about $600, I believe. It might be more than that. I've made a little bit from second shooting this month, and that's going to be used for some groceries, and I've had some sessions. So that's about, I think. Now, like I said, if the restaurant does open, and that will open like the 29th is what we're thinking. So there might be another $100 or $200 that come in here, but we're going to just budget off of the bare minimum. That is what I always recommend. That is what I always recommend you do, especially if you're on a commission base or a like serving job like I'm going to. I'm always going to budget for the bare minimum that I should make. So hopefully the bare minimum is like $75 a shift pretty much. And if I have 12 shifts that month, then obviously I'll go 75 times 12, which would be about $900 a month. And anything over, of course, is amazing and we'll put it towards the budget, but that is a good way just to start your budget with that. We never budget for his bonuses, which he did get. I don't know if he ended up getting it in this month. Nope, he bonused last month, but we never will count a bonus in for the, first of all, we never know if it's coming. We never know how much it's going to be. So I never will do that. I will always just add it in at the end of our, monthly breakdown. I am putting our son's going to pay us $50 towards his car insurance for now. So I am going to put that in our income just because we will be paying that. And then, obviously he's paying us back for it for now. Gotta teach him a little bit of responsibility. Oh, whoops. What just happened? 1478.79 times 2 plus 600 plus 50. All right, so we are at $3,607.58. I just want to I need to keep something here so that oh, well, that's not a good month. We had 3 checks. I don't know why his check also went down about $30. I really need to check into that. Been weird. Anyways, okay, now we're going to put in our fixed expenses. Fixed expenses is anything really that doesn't change too much from month to month. Your mortgage, your car notes, that type of thing. Sometimes like I put our consumer's energy in a fixed bill because it's pretty much my representation of a fixed expense is something that is there every single month, no matter what. So mortgage, this is car insurance, which just went up, so I need to get the number for that. The Acadia, which is our car. We have 3 cars now, 2 paid off, 1 we're still making payments on, and we're very close to getting done with this one. So I'm so excited. That extra $400 will be amazing, and gosh willing, that car lasts us a minute on no payments. DirecTV, Planet Fitness, Culligan, which is water. So yeah, you're gonna see water. We have our water like sewage type thing, and then we get Culligan like water bottle type thing. Consumers, which is our heat and electricity all in one, and water. And that comes like every 3 months. So I just kind of pay a little bit each time. $8.25, $20, $5.15. Oh, not 5, 8. I'm going off of last ones and not rewriting. So these payment due dates don't change. So we just put them in here. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one is all on auto pay. Pretty much, I have almost everything on auto pay. And that is just because I know that, first of all, they're things that just have to be paid. So it doesn't matter, like they have to be paid. So money will come from somewhere. And 2, I just know that they're coming out every month. So I know a lot of people do not like auto pay, but I do have our finances pretty well secured to know that there's money there. Also, our checking account is linked to our savings, so if it is overdrafted, it will just put the money back in there, and we won't be charged overdraft fees. So if I do miss something, it is okay. We have money on savings, and then I will figure out where to move money from if something goes bad. Haven't had it too much. So, all right, variable expenses are things that you like to track, things that change every month. So things like eating out, and we allocate $200 to that. I know it's not much. We don't get to eat out much. Gas is $200. Grocery used to be $200. I've had to move it up to $300, and honestly, I'm probably gonna have to move that up to $350. I am blowing that budget every month, and guys, there's no way around it at this point. I am shopping sales and everything, so hopefully my new income will allow us to move this up to almost $400, which is not bad for a family of 4 with 2 the teenager that eats a ton and a husband that eats a ton. And then spending, I allow $150. So I know why this is now looking so short, because this does split everything up into different things like subscriptions and sinking funds and all that kind of stuff. So that is where I'm still getting used to. I used to have a very direct way of doing this, and now it's just a little different. So we have our American Express that we're paying on, which I need to completely pay off, but that is from a trip that it was supposed to be paid off, and I did not. We're putting $70 to this and $100 to this, and I believe this one is about to be paid off hopefully soon, I think. I don't know. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, those 2. And then subscriptions. Oh, all right, so we have Netflix, which should be, they keep on trying to up this price on me, $22.99, and it comes out on the 10th. Then we have a ton of Apple stuff, which I'm trying to figure out what is all coming out. Like, I know some is storage, I know some is Apple Music, but this is kind of silly. And I feel it's kind of silly when I get all the notifications that it's coming out. I need to figure this out. $10.99. I don't know what this 12 one is. It might be storage. I don't know. But then I do have Google storage too. I'm more of a Google person. I was before and will always be. I have gotten rid of this. We have taken away from that. Oh, and then there was a 10. Yeah, see, I need to go back in. First of all, I need to go back and make sure that actually these things are even subscriptions. So this is why you have to stay on top of your stuff. $10.59. So we will go back. I'm going to star this one because I need to figure out what all of these are. $22.99 plus 99 plus 10.99 is 12.14 plus 9.99 plus 10.59. So $67.69 in subscriptions. I did forget to go back and tally this up, silly. 200 plus 200 plus 300 plus 100 plus 150. That's a 950. There we go. Okay, I have also pared down our sinking funds a little bit. I've combined things mainly to fit into this, and mainly because it was just getting to be too much. So I am going to write down my sinking funds for this video, but we're going to go through that in a whole different video, because I really need to get my sinking funds together. Speaking of sinking funds, I need to get it together because our card tags are due. I need to look into like how much we actually have for Christmas and figure out how dire of a need that is. Oh, you know what? I just said I pared them down, and now I'm not paring them down. Okay, baseball, birthday, card tags, car maintenance, Christmas, Easter. Yes, I put Easter and Halloween together. Emergency. And then, yep, I've gotten rid of family pictures. So it's going to be holiday meals, because that's still a huge one for me. House maintenance, which we are definitely going to be starting to pile into when I start working. JJ has hit his senior year, which is absolutely crazy that I remember starting the sinking fund going like, we have so much time, and it is here. Like, there's no more so much time. Mother and Father's Day, school, and Valentine's Day. Okay, so those are all of our sinking funds. Like I said, I don't know exactly how much we have in each one right now. We will get there. Savings challenge, we're not going to use this part. We're not the only savings that we do is if he gets a bonus, which we did in July. So I put that in July, and actually I need to go back and do July, but I'm going to do that. I also don't use everyday spending funds. That is really much in my variable expenses, because I put groceries, house, and spending, and that's spending is our everyday spending pretty much. So that is everything. Oh, I didn't do this one. Oh, 170 here. Oh, and then I never wrote in our things. I am all over the place, guys. Literally all over the place. You can tell I haven't done this in quite some time, right? That's okay. We're going to get through this together. All right. So our mortgage is $866 anymore. It went up. I need to figure out the insurance. Our car note is $400. So glad when we're done with that. Our phone bill is $156.38. Our DirecTV is $103.96. Planet Fitness is $30 because it's mine $20 and his $10, so it should be $30. Culligan every month is about $30. And consumers, I'm not sure. So we're going to stop, and I'm going to go figure these two out and be right back. Okay, so our car insurance is going to be $350 something or other. We'll know. That's about what it's going to be. And our consumers is $242.59, which is absolutely crazy for the summer. Like, just absolutely nuts in the summer. All right, so $866 plus $350 plus $400 plus $156.38 plus $103.96 plus $30 plus $30 plus $242.59 plus $50. So that is $2,228.93. So then you take, this is where this gets nice, and you don't have to, like, you know, I used to have to make all of my own boxes and all that kind of stuff. You just don't have to do it anymore. So we're going to take our total income, which is $3,607.58. You're going to minus your fixed and your variable. So that plus $950. We're going to be very close. $3,178.93 is that one, plus your oh, and this is all of this is going to count to 300 too. This we put we put 150 a check into our sinking funds, so 300. So total debt is 170 plus 67.69, so 23769, and then your sinking funds, so 300. I'm guessing we're in the red. We got to figure this out. It's new territory for us this month with all these new payments. Okay, $3,607 minus $3,178.93 minus $237.69 minus, yep, 300. So, Mr. Red Pen, I know the red pen was around $109.04. Ouch. Is what our budget is behind. So, like I said, this is life at this point. It's no big deal. Like I said, I budget off of bare minimum. My husband is supposed to be getting a raise, so that should help at least $100, because this check will be a raise. No other check will be. Like I said, I am hoping to put a little bit more into there. At this point, I'm going to have to. So I have to make up there's nothing that my husband can do. He can't bring in more money, you know, all that kind of stuff. He works more than a full-time job. He works 50 something hours because he's salary. And he has medical issues, so he can't pick up a second job and not get any more rest. So I make up the difference. So with that said, I would love if you would hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment below, just to help this get back out, since I haven't done videos in so long. I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. I think everything will work out. Usually things ebb and flow. Like I said, the extra it's about $130 a month, I believe, is what it's costing us for my kids' insurance. And there was just no way to get around that, obviously. I mean, you cannot put your kid on your insurance, but yep, $133. Yeah, pretty much is what that is. So anyways, yes, about 130. We'll see. And that payment might not be right. I haven't gotten everything back from the insurance company yet. We literally just did it this week. But if you don't put your 16-year-old on there and they get into an accident, we don't need that either. So you just got to do what you're going to do. And then eventually he is going to be paying his phone bill, which is the $30 of the T-Mobile. He's got a job. It's just, he also just started a job at this month. So we're just trying to work with, we're not quite sure on how much he's going to make, especially during like school time. We're not sure. So like I said, our family is going through a ton of transitions right now. And, we're just going to work through everything. It is fine. Everything always works out. We have savings. Like I said, we just put his whole bonus into savings. We did not, like, we literally, I think we touched like $60 of it, because I usually just, you know, I let my husband have a little bit of his bonus. You know, he deserves it. He works very hard, obviously, for whatever he wants to spend that on. So I usually just go, like, if it's an $860 bonus, I'll just take the 800, move it, get it out of there before we spend it. And he can have like the $60 to spend on whatever he wants. I don't care. And do it that way. So All right, guys, thank you so much for coming with me. We are going to definitely break this down even more. So the next pages that you'll go in and see is your paycheck one, and then you pretty much break down everything that you're going to spend on that paycheck here, and then paycheck two, pretty much, and then you start back over with the next month. So I'm going to probably sit here and kind of do that pretty much myself, and just kind of go through our budget, figure out where we need to, you know, what days we're going to need to make sure that there's money in the account. And pretty much I have to always just kind of figure out where the grocery money is coming from. I like to do my groceries in one clean sweep monthly. Again, taking a good $300 chunk of our bills is kind of hard sometimes. So that's what I'm kind of doing. But this month, 600, this 600, 300 of it I made in cash. So I have it sitting with me. And so that is going to be, this month is going to be perfect. So, cause I got paid in cash for a job. IRS, don't come after me. But yes, that doesn't happen very much at all anymore. Nobody pays cash anymore for anything. So I was like, yes, I will take the cash payment. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Let me know how you guys have been doing. I know inflation is absolutely nuts. Everything is just getting so darn expensive. Whew, I'm counting down the days for that truck to be paid off. I'm telling you that $400 in our pocket, it's getting close. It's getting close. I think we have about not even a year left, and it's getting close. And I've told my husband, once we get through the first like month or two of my job and ebb and flowing and making sure that we put, you know, we get our sinking funds back together and, you know, cushion ourselves a little bit, I think I'm going to dump at least $100 more into that car. It's not saving us an interest anymore, but gosh, is it getting it off of our plate quicker? And the quicker we can get that off of our plate, the quicker our lives become a little bit easier. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. It is okay to talk about money. It is okay. Let's make it non-taboo and work through our money issues together.